Today, we're diving into a political shockwave shaking Westminster. A new poll predicts that Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner, alongside 9 other cabinet ministers, could lose her seat if a general election were held today. Let's break down what's behind these dramatic numbers, what it means for Labour, and how Nigel Farage's Reform UK is rewriting the political rulebook. A series of recent polls, including a major survey by More in Common and MRP models from electoral calculus, are painting a stark picture for Labour. If an election were called now, Labour would face a collapse in support, with predictions that they'd lose over 200 seats compared to their landslide just last year. Among the biggest names at risk, Angela Rayner, Deputy Prime Minister and Secretary of State for Housing, Communities and Local Government, is projected to lose her Ashton-under-Lyne seat to Reform UK. Home Secretary Yvette Cooper, Defence Secretary John Healey, Energy Secretary Ed Miliband and Health Secretary Wes Streeting are all forecast to lose their seats, some to Reform UK, others to the Tories or even independents. So, what's driving this political earthquake? Fragmented politics. Pollsters say British politics has fragmented to an unprecedented degree, with Reform UK surging in working-class and economically struggling areas once considered Labour heartlands. Reforms rise. Nigel Farage's Reform UK is now polling ahead of both Labour and the Conservatives, with some models predicting they could win up to 180 seats, making them the largest party, though still short of a majority. Labour's challenges. After a brief honeymoon, Labour is facing backlash from disillusioned voters, frustrated by the slow pace of change and early government missteps. Angela Rayner, who just last year held her seat with a comfortable majority, is now facing the real possibility of defeat to Reform UK. Polling models show Reform overtaking Labour in Ashton-under-Lyne by a slim margin, reflecting a broader trend of voters abandoning traditional parties for new alternatives. With weeks to go before Reform UK faces its first major by-election test, these polls are a massive boost for Farage's ambitions. But remember, polls are a snapshot, not a prophecy. British politics has a history of last-minute swings, and both Labour and the Tories will be fighting hard to win back lost ground.